Howdy traders, FX Big Dog here and the power of divergence. We're going to go ahead and take a look at a few currency pairs this evening, and we're calling it round 3 because we were checking out trades on Tuesday, Wednesday, and now it's Thursday. This is round 3, the final round of the week, where we're not giving up on certain pairs, where we're going to continue to trade it in the European session. I'm going to show you how we're going to go ahead and trade them with a automated trading system. But also, we're going to talk about exactly why we're going to trade it based on the technical setup. Let's go ahead and take a look at the markets right after this. Alright, so everyone's ready to rock and roll this evening, and yes I am. I'm getting ready to set up trades for the European session. I only want to trade during the European session. Some trades are already active, and that's okay. But the trades that I'm setting up, I'm going to be looking at the European session to deploy these trades in that direction. Let's go ahead and take a look and see exactly what it is that they're setting up. So let's go to the chart firstly, and if we go to the chart, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the pound crosses right now. We're going to go ahead and review the pound crosses, take a look and see how they are set up. And I'm going to start off with the pound Aussie dollar right here. Certainly I'm going to start off with the 1 minute time frame. So I am going to go to the daily. Check this out. The daily has been testing the support right here for a while. We've had a lot of indecision candle right here. We've got the oscillator moving up. Perfect example of trading divergence. Now I've tried this on Tuesday, Wednesday, and now it's Thursday. Now I failed twice already, but I'm not giving up. I'm going to continue to trade this one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and set up this trading opportunity right here. And I'm going to go ahead and set it up that you can see I'm now currently going to buy. And I've got buy only option on this. I'm trading it on a 1 minute time frame. I have gone ahead and said that I want to trade this during the European session. So let me change the time here. And I'm going to make that 8 o'clock in the evening. Actually, this is 8 o'clock in the morning Friday, my bad. So 8 o'clock on Friday, which is actually going to be, 8 o'clock on Friday is actually going to be 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on a Friday morning. Just before the European session, that's when we're going to go ahead and look to trade this. I'm going to go ahead and press OK on that. And so that is the pound Aussie dollar. I'm already in on the Aussie Canadian, and I'm currently short Aussie Canadian. I've got 5 positions in already, and I want to hold this this position to the end of Friday. So I'm going to continue to trade this until the end of Friday. Let's go ahead and take a look at what other options we have right here, and I'm going to go ahead and take a look at pound Canadian. Let's take a look at pound Canadian right here. Pound Canadian has found support right here. We're looking for a push to the upside. We're looking for a nice little rally to the backside of this trend line. It's looking at about 300 pips to the upside. Now, I'm not seeing any sort of divergence here on the daily. I'm just going to go ahead and double check that. No divergence here on the daily. Let's go take a look at the 4 hour. And the 4 hour, check out the divergence on the 4 hour right here. This is absolutely telling us something is going to break. All right, there it is there, and hopefully not my bank account. I'm only kidding. All right, so we're looking for price to go ahead and work its way back up here, and we could probably see on this towards that target another 320 pips. So yeah, we're definitely looking for this one to go ahead and rally. Now I'll be honest with you, it's been a tough ride because you've seen a lot of indecision on this, and if I go to the 1 minute time frame, you can see it's not moving anywhere right here. Check that out. It's really just sideways. So let's wait for the breakout, but I'm going to go ahead and trade this only at the open of the European trade session, or just before that. So I'm going to pull in that pair. This is the pound Canadian dollar right here, and I'm going to go ahead and load my EA right here, and I'm going to buy only, but I am going to set when I'm going to buy. And I'm going to buy after, let's see here. Let's set the time. And hang on, did I set up? I didn't set this up here. There we go. So the time is going to be set up So let's do buy only. I'm going to set it sell only. Okay, buy only. Let's go ahead and take a look here. I'm going to be trading the 1 minute time frame. I want to go ahead and set up the time that I want to trade it. And that is going to be on Friday. And it's going to be early morning Friday. So it's going to go 8 o'clock. And I am going to trade it up until, I'm going to only take trades up until 1500 hours, which is going to be about 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time, because my broker is 7 hours ahead. And I've set that to true, and I'm good to go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and save this. And I'm actually going to go ahead and save this template. And I'm going to save the template, so I've got this as a buying option here. So save template. And let's do this, let's call this, this is called European Divergent Scalping. Scalping, sorry. There we go. And this is buying only. All right, buying only. Let's go ahead and save that. So now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and take a look here. So this is buying only. Let's go to the next currency pair, and this is going to be JPY, pound JPY. Let's move to a larger time frame. Now, if you take a look at the daily right here, notice the daily that we also got. Take a look right here. We've got price moving lower and oscillator. All right, so oscillator is moving lower here. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. My bad. This is what I'm looking for right here. Oscillator is actually moving higher here. And there's a little flat. You know what? I'm not 100% certain on this one right here. Let me go ahead and make absolutely certain by looking at some other time frames here. This is the, okay, cool. This is the 4 hour right here. And if I look at the 4 hour, I can see that price has definitely gone ahead and moved lower. And we closed out with a bullish. This is a little late getting in on this. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look and see on the 1 hour. I want to see how late we got in on this. So price has gone ahead and created a wave 1. Now we're in a wave 3 here, or at least a wave 4. And let's see here if price is going to move down, then back up again. How much profit could we get? We could get about 60 pips. I'm not interested in this one right here. All right, so I'm not going to go ahead and look at the pound JPY. Stand aside on pound JPY. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next one, which is the Swiss. This is Swiss trading against the pound. So this is Swiss pound Swiss. Indecision over the last couple of days. If we take a look right here, we actually seen momentum moving down. So daily tells me no can do. Let's go take a look at the. Oh, this is, I like this. Take a look right here. There we can see price moving lower, oscillator moving higher. So I'm expecting a breakout to the upside. Let's go to the 1 minute time frame. 1 minute time frame is in a sell zone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and say, all right, I'm good with this. Let's see if it goes up. How far can price move up? Price can come back to retest this level right here. Let's see how far that is. 73 pips. If it goes up to here, we're looking at about 168 pips. So we've got about, and let me take a look at the long-term outlook on this. Oh, wow. So we're looking for pound Swiss to actually go back all the way up here to 135. So we've got a lot of room to the upside right here. And so this little dip was seen as just a dip and correction to the upside move. So let's go ahead and deploy this one. I'm going to go ahead and set this one up right here on pound Swiss franc. Let's see where pound Swiss franc is here. I don't think I got pound Swiss here. No, I don't. So let me go ahead and create a symbol. Pound Swiss franc. And let me go ahead and add that on. And I'm going to do a buy only on this one too. So I've already created a template. I'm going to use that there. Buy only. and I'm ready to go. Alright, fantastic. We're set to go. Now let's go ahead and take a look at, and let me just make sure I got the times right. 8 on Friday, and perfect. Alright, times are set correctly there. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the next opportunity. The next opportunity I'm looking for right here is going to be on pound New Zealand dollar. Let's take a look at that. Pound New Zealand dollar hit resistance here. This is the only one of the pound crosses that looks like it wants to move in the opposite direction. Let's see what's setting up. So we came to the top here, flat top here, a little bit of higher trending here. I don't think we got it. Of course, we got that bearish crab right here. We're close to its profit target. Let's see how much profit we've moved up from the high up here. We've already moved 126 pips. You know what? I'm not looking at this too much at the moment right now. Let me see if I... Now, I get it. We're at the top here. We look for price to move down. I can see why we would expect pound New Zealand to fall. I'm going to stay on the sideline on this one for right now. Yeah, I'm going to stay on the sideline for this right now. I didn't like the 4-hour divergence we have right here. Looks like we actually got a higher momentum there. Not really giving me a nice sign of divergence there. Let's go ahead and take a look at Euro JPY. I think that was another one that came up that was looking super good. And I may be wrong. Let me see here. And look at that indecision right here. And price was moving lower here. It then rallied up. We had a dip. We had an indecision right here at this previous level of support. And we're looking for price. Well, we're looking for price to go back up to the top of the range if it's going to stay inside this consolidation. But let's go take a look and see what's going on here. So this is the daily. You go to the 1 minute has gone bearish right here. Let's see if I can see anything else that looks attractive to the upside. Nope, nothing there. Go back to the 4-hour, and the 4-hour not giving me the intraday move that I want to see. If anything, this was a big divergence over here. This was actually the big smart money. This was where the smart money was really at right here. That's where they got into the onto the move. I'm going to stand aside on the Euro JPY. The next one I want to go ahead and look at is the Euro New Zealand dollar. And let's take a look at Euro New Zealand dollar. And yeah, we do see price moving down. We see price moving up. We see the oscillator moving down. This is another good trading opportunity here on Euro New Zealand dollar. Let's go take a look at this. And I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the daily. If I look at the daily at the moment right now, daily finds a bit of resistance here at the top. We're thinking that price may want to move down, sell. So we could see price moving down a little bit further down south. Am I happy with the divergence here? Let's see how far. Alright, I'm going to see how far on the 1 minute the price has moved down. So we are trading in the buy zone at the moment. If it does move to the downside, we could be picking up a good opportunity on this. I'm going to use this one as well. I'm going to trade the Euro New Zealand dollar sell. So let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and add in the Euro New Zealand dollar. And I have to add it in. There it is. Let's go ahead and add that on. And I'm going to go ahead and add in this buy template that I have right here. But I'm going to go switch it out. And I'm going to go ahead and edit it to sell only. Right, there we go. Sell only. And I'm actually got the right times in here. That's fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and save this. And I'm going to save this as a template. And I'm going to save it as selling, not buying. All right, there it is. And save that. All right, perfect. All right, we're set to sell right here. We're going to sell during the European session. So we've got the, and by the way, I'm going to change this to the 1. This must change to the 1 minute. And I'm also going to go ahead and flip over each one of them to different, load up more data here. Make sure all the data is loaded up, ready to go. And the same thing for this right here. Make sure the data is all loaded up. You see the 5 minutes just hesitating there. All right, good. And the last one is this one right here. Perfect. All right, we are set. So that's it. Oh, by the way, and the AUDCAD, I'm still in on the AUDCAD. You may want to go ahead and check out the previous video that I did on the AUDCAD, and you should be able to see the previous video that we spoke about. In fact, in the round 1 and round 2, we actually spoke about the AUDCAD, and we've been trading that for the last couple of days. We're still in positions from last night or early this morning, and I decided to keep that position open because this is what's happening in the AUDCAD that's keeping me short on AUDCAD. You see over here, go ahead and pull it open right here. And there it is there. You can see we're at the top of resistance right here. We're seeing momentum moving south. So we're expecting price to fall down and fall down strong. So AUDCAD, bearish on AUDCAD. So those are the positions that we're in right now. There it is there. You can see it is going to be on AUDCAD, pound Aussie, pound Canadian, pound Swiss franc, and then euro New Zealand dollar. We got 4 currency pairs opened up. Actually 5, my bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 currency pairs opened up, ready to rock and roll. And we're going to go ahead and pay attention to those this early morning. And remember, everything's going to take place in the European trading session. We're starting off at 1 a.m. in the morning. The EA has been programmed to start at that time. And then when the conditions line up, it's going to start firing a trade. So if we have a nice little breakout just before the European session start, we'll get into the trades, and then we'll be able to take the opportunity, be able to continue to trade that in that direction. We'll take a look and see what happens on, at least in the early morning, and establish whether or not we're going to hold those positions till the latter part of the day. But we will definitely close out those positions before the weekend. So just so you know, it's an intraday trade. We're not going to hold those positions over the weekend. We'll close out, take our profits, or take a lot, or cut our losses, whatever the case may be. But we're going to go ahead and see what happens by tomorrow. All right, well, that's it. Good luck with your trading. We'll see everyone back in the next video. This is FX Big Dog, signing off.